Absolutely nobody saw this coming for the New York Knicks. And no, I'm not talking about the in-season tournament championship. I'll tell you what I mean. But if you're pumped up about being in-season tournament champs and being the winners of the NBA Cup, hit that thumbs up icon and get your shirt today. Go to chatsports.com/Knicks Cup. If you want to remember the cup, you want to support Chat Sports and be a real one here on Knicks Now, go to this link and get your shirt today. This is New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and nobody, and I mean nobody, even myself, someone that was pounding the table for the New York Knicks to pick Tyler Kolek in the first round where they took Bacome Dadier, nobody saw Kolek having the impact on basketball games in big-time moments, on big-time stages like he did in the NBA Cup. He was awesome against the Orlando Magic. He was like a plus 18, a team high for the New York Knicks in that department. And again, last night in the win against the San Antonio Spurs, he did everything he needed to do. 14 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and he was a needle mover for this basketball team. He was the ultimate X factor for this team in this ball game. You could see that it was very important for San Antonio to pressure Jalen Brunson. They were picking him up full court as soon as time was being taken off the clock in the first quarter. When that game was tipped off, their defensive identity and their goal was to make life tough for Jalen Brunson, and they did so. And the Knicks were struggling until they pulled the Tyler Kolek card. And credit to Mike Brown for this. He saw what the New York Knicks needed on the floor. It was another ball handler. He put Tyler Kolek in the game, and it opened up this game, and it brought you back into this game. He helped you in the ball handling department. He helped you in the offensive creation department as well. But I want to talk about his defensive impact as well. You go back to a couple of plays when I went back and watched the film, and things that just popped off to me. He was always in the help side on defense. There was a couple of times where Victor Wembanyama was running the fast break off ball, and Kolek would just go and bump him to kind of take Wemby off his path and take himself, Wemby, out of a passing lane. Even the play where he slid in and took that charge on Luke Cornett that got overturned. You heard Brunson, you heard Mike Brown and other people after the game talk about how that changed the game. It brought physicality to the New York Knicks. He was awesome in that way. Tyler Kolek was good against the Spurs. He was good against the Magic, and he is turning into a piece that can elevate this basketball team. There have been trade rumors surrounding his name over the last couple of weeks, and I think with what he did in the semifinals of the Cup and the actual finals of the Cup, it's going to be hard to move off of. You go back to the days of Jalen Brunson on the Knicks when they first signed him. He was awesome in 2 point guard lineups with Emmanuel Quickley. And then they traded Quickley. And the Knicks didn't really have that guy. Then it turned into Brunson and Deuce McBride. And those minutes last year were some of the best two-man lineup minutes the New York Knicks got. And now you're seeing Brunson and Kolek play together. And the results, they're the same they were with Brunson and Quickley. They were the same they were with Brunson and McBride. Brunson plays his best when he has another ball handler next to him. And the fact that Tyler Kolek is checking that box and Kolek is becoming a weapon for this Mike Brown coach team, no one saw it coming. I wanted him in the first round when they took Dadier. I didn't think that he could be this impactful as a player. What about the play where he's running the baseline as the Spurs were kind of like a match zone on defense, and he just goes to the restricted area and kind of just calls for the ball. Brunson throws it in there. Heady play by him. Lays it up. The IQ was on display. The skill was on display. The toughness. He was taking Stephone Castle off the bounce, laying it up around the rim. Tyler Kolek becoming this type of player is huge for the New York Knicks. And nobody saw it coming, and I'm pumped up. And I'm happy that Kolek is a part of this team. If you're fired up with his performance, type those 13s down in the comment section. I also got to give a lot of flowers to Jordan Clarkson as well. I think when he was signed in the New York Knicks, people knew that he would bring offense, and that's what he brought last night. But he brought spunk, and he brought juice to this team when they needed it most. And like Kolek, I thought Clarkson impressed on the defensive end as well. Clarkson in this ball game was a plus 15. I think I said plus 15 for Kolek. He was actually a plus 14. Potato. Clarkson was great, man. Hit some of those threes that brought the Knicks back in this game. The way that, and I know we're going to talk about the fourth quarter. We've been talking about the fourth quarter, but those final 2 minutes in that third quarter, it was the Clarkson and the Kolek show. And they kind of brought this game back within reach when the Knicks found themselves down by double digits in that third quarter. You do not win this basketball game, obviously, without Tyler Kolek. You definitely don't win it without Clarkson. 29 combined points between those two guys. The Knicks have a bench. They were impactful on a big stage, and they both wanted to chase that bag, and they secured it. Major salute to the two guards off the bench. Mitchell Robinson was unreal as well. He gives this team another superpower, and that being able to absolutely dominate on the glass on offense and create extra possession after extra possession for this offense. He had 15 rebounds in 18 minutes yesterday, 10 of those being offensive. What he did in the fourth quarter to Wemby when Wemby was on the floor to start, so that's not allowed in some states and some countries in this world. He abused him on the glass. Yeah, Wemby's got size, Wemby's got length. Mitchell Robinson was able to literally put Wemby on his shoulders and say, "I am your daddy." He dominated him. It was like the dad versus the son in the front yard playing hoops where the kid thinks he's ready for the old bull and he wasn't. He moved him around. It was kind of just like he beat him up a little bit. 15 rebounds, 10 of them offensive, 2 blocks on defense as well. The junkyard dog, Mitchell Robinson, I can't say enough nice things about him. And as much as I want DiVincenzo back on this team, you can't give up this player for him. And I love Devo. But this dude right here is a bad man. And he gives you another pocket aces to play. You got Brunson. You got Cat. You got OG. You got Mikhail. You got Josh Hart. But when you got this guy as well, it's tough for any team to deal with. OG Anunoby as well. I think he let everybody watching know last night that he is the best two-way wing in this league. I'll say it. I'll stand on it. It's just a fact. There's nobody else doing what he does on defense while also having the ability to go out and score 28 points in a championship-like setting. I get it. It's not the NBA Finals. We're not celebrating it like it's the NBA Finals. But I'm happy and I'm pumped up. I'm excited and optimistic about what's to come because the New York Knicks, despite not playing their best brand of basketball, they found a way to win. And in a playoff-like atmosphere, in a do-or-die situation. And it was because of the other guys in this situation. Kolek, Clarkson, OG, and Mitch. You don't win this ball game without them. Got a lot more to talk about coming up in a second, but I also want to let you guys know about a brand new sponsor here on the channel. It is Rocket Money. With the new year right around the corner, the time to optimize your finances is right now. And look, it can be hard to know where to start, but that's where Rocket Money jumps in. They give you the clarity and confidence to take that first step, helping you cut wasteful spending and take meaningful action toward your financial goals. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. The app automatically scans your bill to find opportunities to save and then goes to work to get you better deals. They'll even talk to customer service so you don't have to. Rocket Money has saved users $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat today. That's rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. Optimize your finances in 2026. Not the best game for Jalen Brunson. He knows that. The shot just didn't seem to be on at the start of this ball game, but he hit some big-time shots in the fourth quarter, and the New York Knicks would not have won this game without him. Josh Hart does what Josh Hart does. When he gets thrown the ball and it's a grenade and the shot clock is bleeding, he finds a way to hit the dagger of a three. He did it to Cleveland. He did it to Philadelphia. He has now done it to San Antonio. This guy, when he doesn't think, and I know that sounds crazy, when he doesn't think and he just shoots and he just lets it fly, he's a damn good shooter. He made the little plays. He brought energy. I thought he was good on defense, and he had a couple of those vintage Josh Hart plays as well. Major salute to number 3. I thought Karl-Anthony Towns showed toughness last night coming back from that calf injury. I didn't think he played very good in the first 3 quarters. He made some plays in that fourth quarter. Salute to him. I was pumped up about his performance in that second half. Would like to see him be a little bit stronger on the defensive glass. I felt like their bigs kind of dominated the offensive glass to start the game. We know how special and how special and how talented Karl-Anthony Towns is. He just has to do it every single night. Mikal Bridges did not play his best game, and I think an under-talked about storyline is this game, and maybe it is talked about, but we're not seeing what it really means. We know that Tyler Kolek was awesome off the bench. We know that Jordan Clarkson was awesome off the bench. And I love that Mike Brown rode the hot hand. That's what coaching is, believing and having the utmost faith in your basketball team. And I don't want to trash Tom Thibodeau. He would have never done what Mike Brown did last night. Maybe there's another way you do win that game. But I think when you're a part of a team and you're a player and you see that your coach has 110% faith in player number 1 to player number 15, and he's willing to close with the people that aren't the best players on paper, I think that goes a long way. But a storyline in that is Mikal Bridges did get benched, and I think it was the right call. He was watching from the side as this game ticked to its final seconds, and overreaction Marsh here. I'm a sicko, and I went and watched the trophy ceremony 3 times. I went and watched the way the New York Knicks celebrated 3 times, and Mikal Bridges was not happy. And I don't know if he wasn't happy for being benched. I don't know if he wasn't happy because he didn't play well. But he was at the back of the celebration in the team photo. He wasn't hooting and hollering. He wasn't doing what he always does. Maybe he's upset he didn't play well, and I get it, and I like that. Just be better. We all believe in you, 25. Never forget the Ariel Huck-Porty minute and 45 seconds to close that first half. A +4 in 1 minute. What did he have? He had a steal that resulted in a fast break, and then he had a good contest as well that he was resulted in another bucket for the New York Knicks. Everybody had their hands in this one for the Knicks to become NBA Cup champions. I would like to see this team shoot a little bit better from the foul. I don't even think Robinson went to the foul line last night. You left 4 points on the table there. I thought the defense really stepped it up in the third quarter. What'd you win that quarter? By like 15 or something at that point. Got to be pumped up about that. But, man, if you can continue to get production from Tyler Kolek and as well as Jordan Clarkson going forward, that takes this team to another level. Still no Deuce McBride last night. Still no Andrew Shamet last night. An unreal game, an unreal performance. And whether you're poo-pooing the people that are celebrating the NBA Cup or you're celebrating it, the Knicks won a big-time game. What does it mean in the grand scheme of things? It tells me that they know how to play big-time basketball on a big-time stage and go win a game. That means something. There is not going to be a banner hung at Madison Square Garden. I think that is the right call. They don't mean a thing without the ring. So go win it. And then let's go put 2 banners up at MSG, the first team to win the in-season tournament and the NBA Finals. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram @MarshallGreen_.